You picked up a mixer?
Yeah.
Oh, Philippine ingenuity. Look at that. Outstanding. Cool. We'll see you at the job.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Well, it's been a few months. Welcome back to Dave and Mao in the Philippines. It's kind of hard to get back into doing video. It's a blessing in disguise when you get to walk away from it for a while and not really care. But I figured I owed you guys some updates on the property. We got some gravel behind us. The DA64V that continuously gives me issues after professional mechanics tried to fix it. I've solved those issues on my own. All right, let's walk in. It's our second set of rebar. We've got a bunch of barrels because we are off grid. We've been filling these up daily, hauling water. We have our 4x8 sheets ready for our 4-inch pours. We have our 2-inch spacers. Just cut up some 2-inch PVC at 2 inches long. You can see down here. And they just slide right out. We re-dip them in water, harden them up. That's going to be our 2-inch spacers when we go to pour this. Today, we're going to level this all out and get ready. Now, we're not on clay. We've dug down and we hit a flat rock and it's gray. It's unusual. So we just went right down to that rock and then set up our forms. We're gonna pour right on top of that rock, which is probably the best foundation you can get here in the Philippines compared to holes deep in clay. So we're pretty fortunate. We had a bunch of block delivered. We get that all covered up. That is for our walls. There will be no block on our home. We're pouring all the wall sections. Excuse me while I shoo this peasant fly off me. We got some light poles up. They work really well at night. And we got one down by the old hooch there, our workshop area. These 2 solar lights light up the whole area. And I think last time we did video, we didn't have this up. So we put this little 1/2-inch mesh wire fence around just a portion of our property to try to keep the neighbor's dogs out. Because our neighbor started out with 4 puppies, 2 died. Now they got 2 females. The females are kicking litters out non-stop. So I think there's 14 dogs next door now. And they come over here every day and tear everything up and shit all over the place. Every day I got to clean up piles of dog crap at the entrance on the outside of our gate. Every day. So I walk the dog poo over and sit it right on their trail. And we've asked them, are you going to thin out your herd? And they said, no. It's part of the Philippines, man. I'll have to figure out what I need to do to... They don't even live there. So the dogs are just wild. And they show up and feed them whenever. So they're all just ribs. It's just horrible to do. And I'm almost to the point where get rid of all the puppies. I'll take your 2 females in that you want to keep and I'll pay to fix them. That way we don't have 15,000 dogs on a street with only 1 house. Well, 2 houses really. All right, the fence goes over and around and comes up to that point. Now, this thing's about, whoa, this is like 5.5, 6 feet, but the dogs run straight up that thing. So once in a while, they still get in here. And how do we know? Because it leaves a pile of behind every time. But there's our forms. You can kind of see the rock right here. We're sitting right on top of rock. Put a little bit of gravel in there, and believe it or not, the drainage is really good. It rained really hard the other day. And that water goes down, and I don't know what kind of rock that is, but it seems to drain. And you can see a little water puddling up over here. But that's been it. We're about a foot above that little water table sitting on a rock, and every time it rains, within a day, all that water is gone. That washes all down through here. So we're pretty fortunate on good drainage here. So once we get these ground beams settled in here, we're gonna measure, get our 2-inch spacing, continue our ground beams, and then next week we'll be pouring. This is the A crew here. We are setting up for concrete pour. Wife's at home. She has to do the old drop the kid off, pick the kid up for lunch. We are gonna get this thing going right after lunchtime. Take a look. You see it? Lots to pour. I've been in hiatus for about 3 months. So we picked up a concrete mixer. We did some Philippine ingenuity on getting the thing tied to the bumper of a small little truck. But we'll come back to you guys in a little bit. So we're going with a 1-2-3 mix. 1 bag of Portland, 2 bags of sand, 3 bags of rock, 3/4 crushed. It's going to be a hot, fun day with just 3 of us. Tried to get a few family members to come out, and they're too busy sleeping in their hammock all day. But when they want something, they'll call. All right, I don't have time to video anymore. I got to go join these guys, start filling some buckets up, get some concrete on the project. We'll get back with you later. I was going to do a time lapse, but the camera keeps shutting off because it's hot as hell out. Got to video some of it. And this is how it all started. I gotta grab my towel. It's freaking hot. I'm taking a break because the wife was on her way out and she won't let me work. So I was doing that young man's job earlier. Well, we'll get half the foundation poured today. We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, about 220 gallons of water. We have 6 containers left, more than enough. I brought out 55 gallons of water this morning. We put up all the sunshades, but the one spot we didn't do is right there where we're passing down. The sun's brutal. All right, I gotta get back to work, and I'll see you guys at the end of this shift. I got too hot. I got too hot. It's right at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I can't take the heat. So tomorrow morning we'll start at 6 a.m. doing the second portion of footers, and we should be done by noon, because right now it's the hottest time of the day and I do not want to have a heat stroke. I'm not young anymore. I'm not a young pup. No matter what my brain tells me, I gotta stay out of that heat, man. I'm a filthy mess. My feet are covered in concrete. Take a look at that. I think I need to get my toenails done. Little delivery.
almost there. Be about 12 o'clock Wednesday, looking out of here.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Dave and Mao. We're a little exhausted. It's a nice cloudy day though, but the humidity is brutal. We've been making some forms. We got some of this crocodile board, is what they call it. It's 3/8. They call it 1/2 inch, but 3/8. We've been pulling all the cocoa lumber forms off. We got a lot of rain the last few days, and I've been backfilling with the excavator. And Victor is running up and down the hill with cocoa lumber. Oh, nail! Try to pick these things up. So we've been backfilling. We're gonna get this pile picked up, and hopefully I can drag enough dirt from over here and fill these two areas. We've been under the weather, all of us. Last week Victor got a head cold and a chest cold, and right now the wife is homesick. I stayed in bed for 3 days. I got up to eat, and that was about it. I'm about 50% right now, but we got things to get going. Our other worker had to get some documentation stuff done in Cap Belogan, so he's not here today. So it's just Victor and I. Whew. That's pretty much it on the update. We're just pushing dirt, man. I was going to set the camera up, but like I said, when it's just two of us, we got a lot to do. Whew. Definitely losing weight. Come to the Philippines, build a house, get in shape. Whew. It's true. Hard part is getting down into here. This is solid rock right there, and I can't pull any more of that up. So we're going to have a hell of a time. Once we get our poured walls done in here, I can backfill up into it and throw dirt over it. I smacked this thing earlier. We got thunder in the background. See if I can get down here without killing myself. Smack this with the excavator. There's a straighten it back up. There we go. It's hard with just two guys. It's like non-stop. So these footers are pretty deep. You can see some areas are 18, 19, 20 inches deep. And that's because we had to go with what Mother Nature gave us on the rock below us. This is all going to be poured walls though. Got a little bottle sitting on top of the rebar so we don't step on it, hurt ourselves. So we're going to pour these first. They're 12 by 12. We're going up, well, where I'm at, we're going up about 5.5 feet. Those down there, same height, but another foot, so they'll be about 6.5 feet. Then we're going to pour walls crisscross through here. Pour the exterior walls, and we're going to backfill it with dirt. This whole thing gets buried. All that money underground. But reason being, we got to hold back this hill. So I had to really make sure that these footers were sitting on rock, which we are, and then backfill. And we'll have these 4 squares completely full, and a French drain running along the front of this out to the street. And whew. We're prepping this area, throwing a bunch of cocoa lumber up here. We'll be working on this later on this week. Once we get these columns poured, posts, whatever you want to call them, we're gonna start kicking out this way for the garage. I said that was 60 bags of concrete, 180 bags of gravel, and 120 bags of sand. And one guy loaded it all. One guy. He's a beast. Victor ran with buckets. I assisted the first day, and the second day I didn't do squat. I was done. The age is catching up with me. The brain says, go for it. And the body in the morning says, don't you even think about it. Victor, you're almost done? Yeah. Yep. And we'll get these footers cleaned off, move some more dirt, and try to get some dirt up front there. That's where all that water sits. It drains pretty good. Takes it about a day, 2 days, and it drains out. But it's a lot of water down there. We had tarps up during the pour to slow that cure time down, and then came out 2 days in a row and soaked it pretty good. This week I have to pick up a compactor so we can compact that dirt down in there. I don't want to get too deep and then not be able to compact the bottom layer. That's about it, man. We got 10 blue drums of water. 4 of them are filled. I bring out 20, 25, 30, sometimes 50 gallons of water a day. We're a few days away from pouring again. So I think I only need about 40. Let's see, 200 gallons. So 800 liters of water to do these columns. That's about it, guys. It is nice though. I'll take the humidity over the sun beating us down all day. Victor, I hit the blocks. I smoked them.
How many blocks?
I probably destroyed like 6 of them. That's okay. We'll use it for filler. Stuff crumbles.
So soft.
So soft. Yeah, it's all right. I smacked them when I was swinging around, throwing dirt. All right, I got to get down here and figure out how to get dirt over here. We covered all our rebar so it didn't get coated with concrete. It worked out pretty well. But I got to get dirt thrown in here and along this front. So I'm just throwing dirt over the edge, coming over here and throwing it in slowly. All right, but welcome back everybody. I appreciate your time, and sorry we took a break, but it took us a long time to get things organized here. A lot longer than I'm used to. Our permits took 3 months. The drawings got spread out. My engineering drawings. The sign-off process is a nightmare. Getting the engineering, structural engineering, electrical, and plumbing, you know, your sewer, septic tank system, everything has to be signed off, and everything costs a little bit of money. So it's kind of a barter system, you know. Are you going to sign off on this? Well, for a certain price point, I'll sign off on anything. Welcome to the Philippines.